Hi, I'm Hugo Hensley. I'm one of the Valuation Directors with Brand Finance in London, and I head up our research into the healthcare industry. Brand Finance measures the brand strength of our top 250 and actually beyond that up to the top 500 hospitals and academic medical centres in the world through a complex market research study that's in 30 countries globally. We have over 2,500 healthcare professionals answering this survey each year, and they answer on a range of metrics. So it'll be from the top being things like, are you aware, are you familiar with these organisations, behaviours towards them, so would you consider working there in clinical research or teaching, and would you recommend it, so would you refer a patient, would you recommend a research collaboration, or would you have a student go there? And all these parts are put together in a balanced scorecard, weighted by the importance of these different attributes to come up with a final score. That's how we end up with a ranking, but really it's the data behind and understanding some of that nuance that really enables these organizations to benefit from it. So the critical factors driving that strength and reputation aren't awareness and positive behaviours. Those are kind of the outcomes we're trying to achieve. Behind those sit the things that drive someone to consider working there or interact on research. So that might be having excellent facilities, it might be being seen as a well-run organisation, it might be a historic reputation for scientific breakthroughs. We collect over 30 of these different attributes in those sort of classic academic medical centre pillars, clinical care, research and teaching, and those are then statistically analysed to see which are most important for driving the positive behaviours. So what an academic medical centre can really do is look to communicate and build up the global healthcare community's positive perceptions of that organisation for each of those attributes, and ultimately try and influence those behaviours and be recognised for those attributes. So once you've collected this brand strength data, what we want organisations to do is leverage it to actually drive outcomes for the organisation. So am I achieving on these metrics that I think are the strong attributes and achievements? So if I've delivered new research, I maybe have to go and talk about it at the conferences. I have to go and communicate and celebrate those points so that we can then have more positive interactions, more recognition, not just from other professionals in the healthcare industry, but pharmaceuticals, medical devices, having that desire to partner with us, to be with that next innovation that you're communicating out there. So really what we measure helps them understand what they need to do next to deliver the actual economic and business benefits that allow them to have the impact they want. An academic medical centre's brand strength doesn't just communicate to marketing factors and making decisions from the communication or brand team. It really can have benefits across the organisation. So we're talking about things like more positive interactions with pharmaceutical or medical device innovators and partners in developing those next technologies that become commercialised and can create more impact for that organisation, whether it's commercially minded or not. It can also have benefits in terms of more positive interactions with government and regulators, so enabling faster delivery of treatments or new developments, and of course can relate to some of those key groups like patients and doctors. Obviously there's a cost to high turnover, but a really reputable organisation, everyone proud to work at and all working in the same direction, means that you can have those economic delivery in the short term. Things like pharmaceutical benefits might be in the longer term, but really it all comes down to having recognition for those attributes and aspects that you work so hard to develop.